Hello everybody, welcome back to a brand new YouTube video. I feel like everyone has been waiting for this video for a very long time and I'm finally getting round to filming it. So I'm doing like a little glow up series or breakup series or whatever we're going to call it. And the first and most requested video is to do with weight loss, to do with a glow up, what tips I can give, what things I've changed in my routine. And since being single, it's been over 3 months now, I have changed a lot in my routine, and I think that's very obvious. I've had probably the most amount of messages I've ever had in my whole life about the breakup, about the glow up. I personally didn't really see like a glow up straight away, but a lot of people did. Like 2 weeks after the breakup, I was getting messages about a glow up, and I was thinking like, what have I done differently in those 2 weeks? And obviously since then a lot more has been changed. I have just been evolving, I've just carried on sort of changing things, trying new things. So I thought I would do a whole video on what sort of things I've done to glow up in this 3 months. I use glow up loosely because I do see it, I do, and I do feel different, but I don't know, I don't really like the word glow up because I feel like this is who I was all along, but it was just sort of a little bit more suppressed. So I don't know, call it what you will, but I'm probably going to title this glow up, but I really don't know if I like that word. I really hope that you enjoy today's video. I hope that it helps you if you're feeling like you're in a slump, if you're going through a breakup like I was 3 months ago. I really hope that this has found you at the right time, and I hope that it helps. I really do. So without further ado, we're going to get into the video. I really hope you enjoy it. Don't forget to like, also subscribe if you do want to stick around. There's lots of like single life content coming up. There's a lot of stuff that I've got planned that is probably a little bit different to my old content, but nevertheless I think it's still really exciting. So I'm going to stop rambling, we're going to get into it, and I really hope you enjoy. So I have got some notes. I've got a lot of things that I want to talk about, so if you do see me looking down, it's just that I'm reading. I don't want to forget anything. So one of the first things I think that has really helped me is probably the breakup itself. I feel like I was in a period of my life where I had very low self-worth. I had very low self-esteem, and that's not all down to the person that I was with, that is down to me as well. But I do think that if you're living with someone or living in an environment like that where you do feel like you're not good enough, you do feel really put down, it is very hard to heal in that environment. So the first thing I would suggest is getting out of that environment that you're in. Now I know that it's not always that easy for some people, but having a nice environment where it's more peaceful, you don't have like the criticisms, you don't have any of that, it is a lot easier to heal and to move on when you are in a peaceful environment. So that is the first thing that I would suggest, being in, like, if you can, be in an environment where you feel safe, you feel comfortable, you don't have all of like the negative talk. So that is one of the first things that has really helped me. Obviously I'm now living with my parents, I don't have that same environment, and it's a lot easier to heal from the situation that I was in because I'm in a different place in my life. So that has really helped me. It's been a lot nicer to heal in an environment where I'm on my own. I've only got myself and Teddy to worry about. It's just, that's really helped. Now, as I said, I know it's not that easy for some people, but try and spend more time alone and sort of in your own company, trying to heal yourself that way. I also think it's really important to sort of get used to being in your own company. Now that I'm single, a lot of my friends, as I've mentioned before, are in relationships, like serious relationships, long-term relationships, and they don't always have the time to spend with me, and that's fine. Like, everyone's got their own lives, but I've had to start doing things more on my own. So I'm going to gym classes on my own, I'm going shopping on my own if I have to, I'm going on walks on my own. And before, if you had told me about 4 months ago, before the breakup, that I would be doing all of these things alone, I would have probably laughed. I would have been like, no way, there is absolutely no way that I'm doing that on my own, because I really suffered with bad anxiety, like social anxiety. And don't get me wrong, I still do sometimes get that, but I push through it because I have no other choice. Like, if I was waiting for people, I would just never do anything. So I think that it is really good to start being in your own company as well and getting more comfortable in your own company. Not saying be a loner, but just get used to doing things more on your own, because it really does build your confidence as well. I feel like my confidence has skyrocketed. I have never felt so confident in my whole life, and I think that's probably because of all the things that I am going to share with you put together. But this really did build my confidence, being able to go out on my own. I sort things out on my own now, which I never really used to do, like especially like with my car and stuff. I never did that, whereas now I've started to do things more on my own and sort things out on my own, which I don't know, like I actually make my own decisions now, whereas before I never used to do that. I'd let the other person decide because that just felt more comfortable, and that's just how it had always been. So now, yeah, I'm making all these decisions. I'm sort of in control of my life again, which I feel like has really built my confidence up a lot. Now, one of the main things for weight loss is moving my body more. This is obviously an obvious one, but I have been going to the gym a lot more than I previously was. For anyone who has followed me for a while, you'll know that I never really got into the gym. I never really fell in love with it, and I didn't really have a lot of motivation to do it. Now, actually before the breakup in August, I joined the gym and I did start going with my friend Beth, and I really did start to get into it. Now, I wasn't doing as much then as I am now, but I was still easing myself into it. I was going to gym classes. Gym classes are great. They are very, very good. I love them personally. I know that some people don't like them, but I love gym classes. I think that it really holds me accountable. I make sure that I go, because if I book it on the website, I have to go. Otherwise I get charged like a ridiculous amount. It's like £7.80 per class if I don't go. And I'm already paying the gym membership monthly, so it's like I don't want to pay any more if I don't have to. So I book the classes. I do currently, now a lot of people, I posted on Instagram a little deep chat about the gym and how it's really helped me mentally and physically. So a lot of people are asking me what classes I do. Now, the classes that I've been doing at the moment is a class called On the Ball, and it is on an exercise ball. It is a full body workout. It is so hard, but let me tell you, once I get through that class, I feel brilliant. I feel like I have accomplished something, something hard. I do ache. I'm aching like now, days later after the class, but I'm going next week. I'm still gonna go. I really do enjoy it, but it is really hard. But that has really made a difference, like going to classes. I also do sometimes spin classes. I do quite high intensity classes. I do sometimes do the lower intensity if I'm not feeling it. So like I used to do Zumba, but I haven't been for a while. I used to do something called Dance Fit, and that was really fun. That was really fun. But that now falls on a day that I do netball, so I can't go to that. Again, netball. I have joined a netball team. I am socialising more. Me and Beth actually did join the netball team together, but we've got a lot of girls to like join now, and it's been really fun. I take Teddy on a walk every single day, so I normally average between like 5,000 and 10,000 steps, but I don't put too much pressure on myself to get those 10,000 steps if I don't feel like it. But I would definitely say try and get some movement in every single day. As I said, I take Teddy for a walk most days. See, if I don't, my parents will take him, but it's normally for like 15-20 minutes on my lunch break, or I'll do it sort of, it is normally on my lunch break, to be fair, now that the evenings are quite dark. But obviously that is my source of movement for the day. And then I also go to the gym 2 to 3 times a week. Netball is 1 day a week. So I am getting quite a lot of movement in each day. But as I said, you don't have to put too much pressure on yourself. Even if it's like a short walk for like 10-15 minutes, or you do like, I don't know, swimming, or you go for a little jog or something, just try and move your body a little bit more, and you will definitely feel a difference in yourself. Like, it has made me feel so much happier. That leads me on to my next point, which is get fresh air every single day. Like, even again, if it's for like 5 minutes, or you go and stand outside in the morning with your cup of tea. I know you may feel a little bit weird, but get some fresh air. Open a window. I know it's cold, but try and get some fresh air every single day. And I normally go on my lunch break, like I said. So if I've been sat at my desk for, because I think I have the luxury of obviously working from home, so I can go and take Teddy out for a walk on my lunch break. I have been probably sat at the screen all day, meetings, spreadsheets. I know that I need to get my fresh air during my lunch break. I need to go for a little quick walk. It's normally about 15 minutes, or just take him around the block, and that instantly makes me feel better. I will then come back, have a cup of tea, sit back at my desk and get back on with my work, and that really helps. It clears my head. It makes me just feel so good. Like, I just feel like I've had a good day. I can't really explain it, but definitely get fresh air every single day. The next thing that I have been doing is investing in myself. These are things like books, beauty treatments, new clothes, self-care, nice perfumes, bath bombs, stuff like that. Now, you don't have to spend a ridiculous amount of money on these each month. Even like a little gift each week or each month, it just depends obviously what situation you're in, but these don't have to be big things. As I said, get a bath bomb, that's like £3 minimum from Lush. A book can be like £5 on Amazon. Just invest in yourself. Like, one of the things I love to do is get my eyebrows done at the moment. I have been getting my eyebrows done every single month. It's one of like my non-negotiables at the moment. Having nice nails, smelling nice. Obviously I've got a nice perfume for Christmas, so I love smelling nice. I'm just obsessed with perfumes. I like to have nice makeup, and I know that this may be like quite controversial, but just when I feel like I look nice, I feel better. Like, I feel more put together, I feel more confident, and I just feel, I don't know, I just feel a lot better about myself. And it's not a reflection on my worth. Like, I don't base my looks off of my worth, like my self-worth, but it does make you feel more productive. I can't explain it, but just try it. I'm telling you now. Investing in yourself is one of the best things you can do. It sort of shows you that you love yourself, like that you are investing in yourself, and it just makes you feel great. Another thing that has made me feel so much better is I'm finally drinking more water. Finally drinking more water. I really struggled with this for the longest time, and obviously since working out it does make me drink a lot more water. I'm a lot more thirsty when I'm working out, when I'm going for walks. I still have too much tea, but we are working on that. I've started having caffeine a lot earlier, like so like my cut-off point is a lot earlier in the evening now for caffeine. I will switch to decaf, but water has made me feel so much better. It makes me feel so much less tired, makes me feel more awake, makes me feel healthier, it makes me feel less bloated. Drinking water is important, and I did not realise how important. The next thing that I have done is I have surrounded myself with quality people. I don't care about quantity anymore. I don't think like, oh, I need loads of different friends, I need loads of people to hang out with, because that doesn't work. I would rather focus on having quality friends, but a smaller group, than a big group of friends. And I have actually cut off quite a lot of people from a few months ago that I would not hang around with anymore. They don't make me feel good. They don't defend me at a table where people talk shit about me, which made me feel shit. I mean, instantly, that is obvious, isn't it? You don't want to be friends with people who sit there and don't defend you when someone talks shit about you. You don't want that. So I got rid of those people, and I mean, it's sad getting rid of people like that, because you think, oh, I've been friends with them for so long, but if they don't make you feel good, they don't make you feel valuable, and that you don't like add anything to their life, they don't add anything to your life, why would you want them there? So get rid of those people. You do not need negativity in your life. You don't need people that put you down or don't make you feel important and that you're special to them and like you're valuable. If they don't support you, they don't act like they care for you or that they even like you, why are you their friend? So now I have a good quality group of friends, and I have met some new friends recently since the breakup, which is really nice, and I feel good about who I'm surrounded with. I feel much more content with my life right now and the people I have surrounding me, and that has made a massive difference on my mental health, on my motivation, on my happiness. Just having quality friends who you love and love you, and you can feel that, and you know that no matter what, you've got each other's backs. That is special, and like that is what you want. You don't want flaky people who just put you down all the time. You don't want that. So that has been something that has massively improved over the past few months for me. The next thing that I have done is found hobbies. So as I've mentioned, netball, that is a hobby that I love. The gym, that is a hobby that I love. I've started reading a lot more. I am really in my reading era right now. I have always been a reader, like I love reading books, but it was something that I stopped doing like as much. So now that I have the time, I am reading quite a lot. I'm finding new books that I love, and yeah, I'm having a great time. I'm going on more days out with friends and family, obviously doing my YouTube for you guys, which I mean, I wouldn't really class it as a hobby. Well, it is a hobby, but it's also my income as well, so it is my job, but I still look at it as a hobby, so I really enjoy doing that. But yeah, definitely find hobbies that you love, try new things. I never thought I would be doing netball again. I did try it a couple of years ago and I then didn't go back. I mean, my fitness levels weren't great back then. I mean, still not. I still get puffed out now doing netball, but I never thought I would do that again. But I really, really loved it and I felt called to do it, and I'm just so happy that I did and that that's what I'm doing now. You will find that when you're busy, when you are doing things that you really enjoy, you will feel better and you will start to glow different. You will start to talk to people differently. You will just feel different within yourself when you're doing things that light you up and they make you excited. Now, I'm going to tell you one of the biggest things that I think has helped me glow. Like, loads of people have said to me since the breakup that I'm glowing, and I didn't see it at first. I sort of do see it now. I see it especially when I look back at old photos and videos of myself. So one of the biggest things that has helped me is affirmations. I cannot express to you the importance of self-talk, like positive self-talk to you, as if you are talking to your younger self. I have found this a lot easier since obviously cutting off negative people in my life, not having that negative talk to me, because when people talk to you like that, you start to believe it. You start to talk to yourself like that. It's very hard to get out of that mindset of I'm not good enough, I'm not worthy, when you've got that sort of being reaffirmed to you by someone else in actions, words, any of that stuff. So that's why I also mentioned at the start of this video, it's important to have an environment where you feel safe, where you don't have that negativity, you don't have people putting you down, because it becomes a lot easier to reprogram your mind. So each day now, I am so positive towards myself. I will literally just say positive things. Obviously, don't get me wrong, there are times when I do slip up and I will have negative thoughts about myself, but you have to catch yourself doing it and you have to reflip the narrative. You have to change what you're saying to yourself. I tell myself every day, I'm beautiful, I'm worthy, I'm healthy, I'm loved, I'm kind. I am very positive about myself now, which I never used to be. I have always struggled with it. There are occasions in my life where I knew this information, but I found it very hard to stick to it. And now I have found it very easy because of practice. I found it very hard to start with. You will always feel quite uncomfortable when you start it, but the more that you do it, the more comfortable it feels, the easier it will be to catch yourself slipping into that negative mindset. You have to reflip it. You have to keep telling yourself positive things every single day, but you also have to take action. So like I've said about the gym and the hobbies, I feel proud of those things when I get through them. When I complete a task, I will also make lists now. I'm a bit more organised than I used to be. So when I tick off something off of my list, even if it's a small thing like tidy my room or, I don't know, take Teddy for a walk, which is always on my list, but after I've done that, I'm like, check, like I've done that. That's something that I'm proud of, even though it's just sort of basic, but it's just being proud of the things that you're doing, being proud of yourself, remembering your worth, and you start to feel more confident within yourself. So please just start with like a few little affirmations a day. I am beautiful, I'm worthy, I'm loved, you can even add some little other ones in there. I'm rich if you're wanting to earn more money. But definitely look into affirmations, law of attraction. I can do a separate video on this if you guys would like to see that, because I do feel like I've manifested quite a lot over the years, and I've done a few little videos on law of attraction, but I can definitely do another if you guys want to see that. Now, I know that people are going to be asking probably questions about weight loss. I don't know whether to do like a little separate video on this where I can maybe vlog it for you guys, like my routine or something. But in terms of eating, this is another thing that I would suggest, is eating healthier. Now, you don't have to completely cut out carbs or anything, any food groups. You don't have to cut it out. I don't really calorie count at all now. I don't use my app anymore. I really haven't used my app since my weight loss. I would say my weight loss started around August properly. And since then, like since starting the gym and everything, I haven't used a weight loss app like for tracking my calories. I feel like I've probably unintentionally been in a calorie deficit, but that's just because I'm doing portion control, I'm eating healthier, and I'm not saying that I'm eating all the time like healthy and clean, but I have definitely reduced how much I'm snacking. I think the water has really helped as well. Like, I don't feel as hungry. I'm obviously like working out as well, so I can eat a little bit more if I wanted to, but I just don't really snack anymore. So in terms of food wise, I can't really suggest to you guys anything solid, because I haven't really had a plan for that. I've just been eating what I want when I want, but just in moderation. I haven't cut out any like sugar or carbs or anything. This is purely just, I think, exercise, portion control, and being a lot happier within myself, in my mindset. I don't know if that makes sense, but I do feel like being happier has helped me to lose weight. I don't know the logistics behind it, but that's just how I feel. But obviously we've taken action as well. But those are my top tips for the things that I've done over the past few months, guys, to help me glow up and to sort of change my mindset, change my life. I do feel like my life is changed. I do feel like there are so many good things coming. Like, I've got such an amazing feeling about the next few months, and I feel like if I feel like this now, like just over 3 months later, what am I going to be like in a year if I carry this on? It is never too late to start, never. So I really hope that this video has helped you. Don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe if you did enjoy it, because I will do some more videos like this if you guys want to see something like that. Just let me know in the comments down below. Have a lovely rest of your weekend, and I will see you in the next video. Love you guys so much. Bye.